But yeah, Willem obviously always comes across as this very brash, trampy, bitchy thing. And he's like that in or out of drag really, pretty much. Because that's who you are.
Just let your vibrator on.
Yeah.
Shut up and sit down.
Wavy bits in public, apart from men that like urinals, which is disgusting. I know the history of the urinal and why the urinal happened.
Yeah.
It is all down to, I don't know how we talk discussing bathrooms, but yeah, it's all down to it was to stop men from pissing in back alleys against the side of the building because they wanted somewhere where they could go relieve themselves quickly and get back into a club.
Yeah.
That's what it came down to. So they invented urinals, somewhere that was clean, sanitary. It worked. Yeah, totally great. People still go piss in the streets.
No one said that post pissing next to each other as well. It's like you see one guy go to the urinal, the other guy go way to the other side. Yeah. No one wants to be right next to each other touching dicks.
Apart from gay guys that are actually cruising. Everywhere else it's like, you know, they want the privacy and they're like try hide it as best they can and it's horrible. As a male, I do always find that as a bit of a issue. It's why I wish it was cubicles because I do not feel comfortable. And I will actually walk into a bathroom, see that there are no cubicles free. I'll walk out again and walk around the block until someone's left, sort of thing. And I got in and out the second time. I'm not really good to that bathroom, so my boobs are stuck to my chest.
Tell me about it.
Actually, that is actually something that we'll talk about. Let me just rearrange my boobs a second. And then we can talk again. Honey, believe me, you don't need a new one as I need a new left. My left boob has cracked all the way through it. That makes two cracks. Right. So my eyelash still on there?
Yeah, still on.
Yeah, okay. I got the hair caught in it and I was like, oh no, it's sticking, it's sticking. The eyelash glue I've got is like horrifically strong. I hate that I was like, I need to get new eyelash glue. The cheap one, every social media so everyone will know of this story. And if you haven't, fuck off.
I always say it to blame because that's how I'm going to get all the hate. Don't be putting all the haters on me. Yeah.
That's why I do it. Go for it.
Well,
becoming a thing, and not as in she's a thing, I mean as in it being such a big thing of Bruce Jenner becoming Caitlyn Jenner, it's a thing in itself because it's taken social media and the actual media press, everything like in a whirlwind. Believe it or not, I actually discovered my term on Facebook. It was that I was like, you know what, I'm going to have a look on Facebook and see if I can see any terms on there that I like, and I typed in gender neutral. It isn't a case of there's a list to find it. It's you type in your term and it'll tell you if anyone else has came up with that term. And I typed it in because it was, I actually don't know where I found the term gender neutral. It just
came to you.
The term just came to me and I was like, I'll have a look, see if it's actually a thing. And I put it in Facebook and I went, oh my god, it's an actual thing. And I went, it makes so much sense. So I changed my gender to gender neutral that day, and I've stuck with it since because it does fit me so well. Obviously,
it's easier.
Obviously, I don't want to go in there. I don't even want to have one. Where I came from, there wasn't much, and like I remember the boys down the street, they used to have jam jars in the backyard. They would put like tinfoil over and like a hole in it, and leave a little bit of jam in, and you get bees that would go in.
Yeah, you get wasps.
Wasps that would trap get caught in it, and then they terrorise the babies stuff outside. Oh cool, why are you so
I
playful?
put some flowers in there, they were quite nice. The bees like me back home. Wasps can always put themselves.
Oh yeah, sorry. I've got some. Anyway, back onto topic. Right. I like it when he goes like, what is your standing point on all of that? Like I say, it's something that's really big at the minute. It's happening all over America. It's happening in this country. In this country, not as much. Like, we're not really vocalising to it, but I think in America it's being vocalised a lot at the minute.
It's a British thing, which you don't care.
We just don't care.
We're just doing it.
Yeah. Like the amount of times you'll go into a woman's bathroom and there's 3 drag queens in there. And it's just like nothing. And I don't think you get it the other way around because I don't think most women would dare go in a men's bathroom because they're disgusting. Men are disgusting, they piss everywhere and it just smells like this.
Can't do it, get away with it, I'll do it.
No, well no, to be fair, I have actually gone in, especially in the north, you tend to find a lot of women do go into men's bathrooms.
Yeah, and as well, in a guy's toilets, you're only going to use the stalls.
Yeah.
So
well,
just want to piss.
no, I always use the stalls. I prefer stalls. I hate urinals in any way, shape or form. I refuse to use them. I don't have one at home, so why am I using it while I'm out?
Yeah, because you've never seen them in action.
You can get them in homes. People that have urinals in homes need to bitch like,
Why are you gonna buy urinal cakes?
don't even. Just, oh my god. Right. Anyway, back on topic. I think the whole thing is, like, the thing is that in history, the reason for separate bathrooms was a whole thing to do with, like, similar to back in the day when you used to separate blacks and whites, and you'd have the black section of buzz and white section of buzz. It's exactly the same thing. It was because it was how it was brought up, it was how it was related, it was that you have to keep those genders separate, or separate. Just like we've stopped having a black section and a white section of a buzz, we need to stop having a male and a female changing room and a bathroom. If people cannot control themselves, they shouldn't be there. Because, like, the whole point of having them separate is that it's to reduce the likeliness of people being sexually active in public place. These days, when you have gays and lesbians, it's not stopping anything. Lesbians still manage to control themselves to not shag every woman in the change room, and same with men. I'll say it's less likely with men because, like, gays are whores, they shag. If they can control themselves, why have we got separate bathrooms? Why have we got separate?
If you're gonna go to a toilet or rape someone, you're gonna go in a toilet.
But to be fair, it's not even stopping it.
It's not stopping it.
The amount of times you will go into either men's or women's bathroom. It's a toilet. It's a fucking piss hole.
It's the shitter.
Either or, if you go in a nightclub and you can hear and most often see people going at it in one of the cubicles, it happens. By separating them, you're not stopping that. I say get rid of urinals, knock down the wall between the male and the female, and just have loads of cubicles and have everyone going there at once. It works so much better. And I think people would actually enjoy their nights a lot more.
Yeah,
because then you don't have men stood outside of women's toilets waiting for the woman to come out. They can go in there with them and be sat at the, like, sinks waiting for them or whatever. Make them more glamorous. There are actually quite a few, not really restaurants, it's more clubs, that started to do non-gender specific toilets. And that's the way we need to go, instead of saying, because it's something new, it's something that is, it's not something new. Well, it, yes. Oh, you're always welcome on the show. All my drag children are always welcome. As long as they pay for a bottle of wine. So, right, we'll end that here. Thank you very much for being on the show. I just realised that I've never thanked anyone on any of my shows ever. I know. She's the baby, so sorry.
I'm the oldest, actually.
He's the baby. Well, yes, you're the oldest, but also the newest at drag.
I'm the newest.
So therefore, you are my baby still. So you're still growing.
Thank you, Mama.
I just remembered, I haven't actually came up with a sign-off quote yet, like, and I came up with a really good one last night, and I can't remember it.
It's Cox and Coladas. Sign it up.
That's quite funny. I know where it was, I just don't know the name of it, I'll find it actually. Yeah, I gathered. Which is going to be so much fun when it comes to editing. No, I'm just not going to bother doing it. Right, can you swing your legs back over just for us to end? Because it's going to be easy to edit here. Rather than you go from like there to somebody over there and it's like, what the fuck happened there? She's magic, she teleported.